Hello and welcome to Mixin It Up. I am so glad you've stopped by. I'm anxious to show you what we're going to be doing today. It's actually a very simple tool to use, but it has a big impact and takes a lot of tediousness out. So let's go ahead and get started. The feature I want to show you is the alignment, and it's found up here along the top. And it's this button right here. It allows you to align multiple objects in many different ways. So the first one I want to show you, we actually will have multiple photos on a page, 6 to be exact. And I want to show you how easy it is to create a layout using multiple photos, and then how you can align it and make them just perfect. So I've gone ahead and I've added one photo box here just by adding a photo box under the Edit Photo toolbar. So I've got one in, and now I am just going to copy and paste and reposition it. I'm going to actually have these be lined up along the side. So I'm actually going to now copy those two, paste them, and now I'll move down 4. I'll do it one more time and I'll have my 6 pictures. Now, when you're moving your photos boxes around, sometimes it's hard to keep them in the exact position, and so that's what I'm going to show you now. So we've got all of our photo boxes in place. And now you can first simply start by selecting this first column. I'm going to come up to my alignment tool, and now I'm going to align these to the left. So did you see that? They just shifted slightly to the left. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my second column. Line to the left, and they just scoot over just a little bit. And now I'm going to do the rows, and I'm going to align those to the top, and they just moved ever so slightly. You see how little of an adjustment that was? But now we know it's perfect. And now we can just take this last column, and I want to just move it up just a scooch there. So I think those are all laid out perfectly. So you can see how easy it is to align a row of photo boxes or a column of photo boxes. This is the cutest collection of embellishments and backgrounds. It is from Jumpstart. It is called Orange Cream and Cabanas. Okay, and so I've gone ahead and embellished that page, and you can see what it looks like here. So just added a few embellishments along the top, some along the side, and you can see what a darn page and how quick and easy it was to have 6 photos on a page. Now the next one I want to take you, this collection is by Ooh La La, and it's her Lazy Daisy. And I've got a background already picked here, and it is from the paper, her patterned paper, and it happens to be the number 2 plaid. So we've got that in. Now the interesting thing about the next step I want to show you is, maybe you have noticed, but some of the backgrounds have some ragged edges or distressed edges, which is a really awesome feature. I really love how that looks. However, you can't use them straight as a background or you lose that effect. So, although it's going to be shown that it's a background, and in the instructions it tells you, and on the packaging of the kit, but her worn, torn papers are actually used as an embellishment. So we're going to go ahead and come to our embellishment drawer, add embellishments, and we are going to come, let's see, these are the embellishments that are included, some of them actually that are in the Orange Cream and Cabanas. There are so many different collection packs. You are going to love all of the different things. Okay, I'm going to head and close that. I am going to jump now to Ooh La La and her Lazy Daisy, and this is the worn paper. You can see those jagged edges. I think that is just really fun. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose number 4, and I'm going to say, or just double click it. It'll bring it onto my page. And now I'm going to go ahead and choose another one too, because we're going to work with them together. So as soon as that one lands on the page, those cute daisies, and then this yellow one. Now you can combine them however you want. I just think they are so cute and fun to work together. Now one thing, I just like to resize them so they are noticeable on my page and you can see all those cute layers. So I've resized that one, and you can then stack them however you want. They are just a lot of fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and center this on my page. And that is another great feature for this alignment tool. You can center something vertically, and you saw how it adjusted there. And now I can center it horizontally. So now I know my paper is centered on the page. So that's a really nice shortcut too. I actually am going to make this one smaller, and I'm going to end up rotating it. As you see on this page, I've gone ahead and done it ahead, and I've added some photo boxes. So I just made that second distress paper a little smaller, and I've rotated it. And now I've added some photo boxes. And what I've done is I just made a big photo box, and then I added a few smaller ones. But the thing that I want to show you that I think makes such a difference, but the thing that I wanted to show you is that even though these are rotated, you can still use the alignment feature. So I'm going to go ahead and select each of them. And to do that, I hold down my Shift key and click with my left mouse button. And so you can see I have all three highlighted. And now I come here and I can do it on their center, and they'll line up on their centers, or I can tell it to right justify. In this case, it's the same because they are the same size. While all three selected, I'm just going to go ahead and scoot them over a little bit. Okay, and I've gone ahead and I have embellished this page for you too. So here's the finished page. So just such a cute, I love the colors and how they work together, and so many different embellishments. I love the torn papers. So that is Lazy Daisy, and it is by Ooh La La. So make sure you check that one out too. I just love it. Okay, and the last example that I want to show you is how you can actually, so this last page that I want to show you is you can actually use the tool with paper strips or embellishments, anything you want. You can select those objects and then use the alignment tool. This one, I actually wanted to make several different strips of paper, and I wanted them to be tapering off on the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I created the effect. I've done one small or tall and skinny photo box here, and I just simply copy and paste it, and then I position it over just a little bit, and now I'm just going to reduce the size a little, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy and paste it and scoot this over. And now I'm just going to reduce that size. And I'm going to repeat it for the other side. So to do that, I will just copy and paste. So I've just pasted the second one here. Now I'm going to select the third one. I'm going to copy and paste it and drag it over. And then I want to try and position them as close to each other as I want. But the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to position this one in the center horizontally. And it looks like it was just about there. So now I want to build everything off of this one here. So this is about the space I want. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot over this one so the space seems about even. And I'm going to do each of those. Okay, so now I'm going to take each of these, I'm going to highlight them, and now I want to center them vertically on the page because I want them to all be centered this way. And so that gives me a really cool staggered. Now, honestly, I thought the way it was before, let me just undo that and you can see, I thought that was kind of a cool effect too. So I don't know, you can experiment and play. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the staggered. And then what I did is I filled them with papers. And this one is a really cute kit. It's from Albums to Remember. It's actually, the papers are from one kit, and it's called Boys. And then I've also used some embellishments from her camp kit. So some really cute, fun patterned papers. So I just brought the backgrounds in as added embellishments and dropped them into those photo boxes that we were just showing you. And then I am going to add some photo boxes. And I've gone ahead and done that so we don't take too much time. So I added photo boxes. And when you copy and paste, sometimes they aren't lined up right. So I'm going to go ahead and select them all just by holding my Shift key down and with my left mouse button, come up to my alignment. And now I'm going to do them to the top. So you can see how they all moved up and are perfectly aligned. So let me go ahead and show you how we embellished that page. And again, this is from Albums to Remember, and it is her boys collection of designs, embellishments, and backgrounds, as well as her camp embellishments. So I think that turned out really cute. I love the effects, and I love being able to use my alignment tool. I hope you've learned how easy it is to use the alignment tool. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Happy mixing!